Alright, so we are continuing on our adventure. Last time we were here, we did the mission for Miguel's robot and we learned how to do the camp, basically. So now we're continuing from here.
Miguel,
So,
I told you, don't make that chili nearby.
oh gosh, the
It
robot is such
smells
an
so good. I
sarcastic.
could detect it from the airfield.
Uh,
Why
Alright,
didn't you listen?
more advanced training. Study Dr. Hudson's research. You could also do that. There's something. Asshole! Holy shit. Okay. Is it the register? Where is Dr. Hudson's research? Okay. Well, I guess we'll do this first, and then we'll head on to Dr. Hudson's research. Oh, fuck me, sideways. Dumbass. Oh shit. Ooh, that's scary. Here from the left. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? How does that not register? Holy fuck. Okay. Advanced training. Welcome to Response's headquarters. Patrol supplies. The response to learning how to properly patrol the facility benefits everyone. You will need to check supply stashes and make sure that our equipment is secure. You may run into hostiles, those will be alert. Blah blah blah. Patrol supplies. Okay. Hey, give me some food, bitch. Okay, let's see. Listen to the holotape Patrol 1 training exercise. I hate this lame ass thing. Patrol
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced Training, Secure the Supplies by Kesha McDermott. Volunteer responders, like you, must help stock our supplies regularly. If any of our caches are depleted, well, we'll run into a heap of trouble. Since this is your first time on patrol, I will walk you through it. First, head downstairs and out the back doors to get to the triage center. This exercise will take you around the primary Morgantown airport. Now, you will want to restock these caches regularly.
Triage center. Am I nearby? Yep, I'm nearby. Okay, let's do that shit. I'm a gunslinger. Pew 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 pew. Did I even level up correctly? Oh, okay, I got gunslinger and gunrunner. Okay, that's good. What the hell? Oh. That's right, give me that pipe over, bitch. Triage center terminal. Safe control, disengage lock. Done. Log. Comment, there was a rotten pie in the safe, I removed it. I'm not going to say I'm mad, I'm just disappointed. We have coolers for food, okay? Someone's a fucking dumbass.
Good work, volunteer. The triage center sees the heaviest of casualties, so the supplies here are probably always running low. Restock, then head out to the tarmac. Responder Rocky set up in the processing camp in a cargo container. Hey, you are doing good work, volunteer. I know it's tough to walk through the wounded and just restock shelves, but we need you to do this. Other responders will take care of them. We need people to depend on. If we're all safe, then we can rebuild anything. The world isn't destroyed.
Patrol the processing center.
It just needs our help. Anyway, the next supply cache has a key. You will need to pick it up from Responder Rocky. Just tell him that Kesha has you doing patrols.
Oh man, he died too. Dude, he's fucking rotting. And I'll take your pipe gun. Psycho buff, your one money. Okay.
Now start heading over to the medical center. You want to keep your patrols pretty quick so the responder database doesn't lock you out. We use the processing center to hold food and drink supplies for any new survivors.
Keisha, I thought you died.
So, it's real important to keep stocked. It's been such chaos keeping things well stocked. Since the scorched... well, since the bombs. Seems like forever now. Like I used to tell my students, things are always a different kind of tough, and so are you. You only need to be tough enough to make it. But the addendum is you also need to have resources and support to make it, and nobody can make it entirely alone. Okay? Now, go on to the clinic.
That makes sense. Standard grip. Okay, short scope. Okay, standard pin. Okay. Calibrated receiver. Does it increase my damage? Increases my accuracy by 1 point. Oh wow, 1 point. Okay. Let's go. We're a badass now. Oh wait, actually we're not, because we didn't upgrade it. Alright. Where the fuck is the medical center, and is there things here? Ooh, I killed that, I think. I killed this. No, we're not gonna wear that. Fuck that. We are a cowboy gunslinger. Pew 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 pew. Okay. Ooh, medical. Purified water. Always need that. Surgical tray, bandage scissors, surgical scalpel, tube. And is there one more radio? Oh. Guessing it's upstairs. I already read those. Report to the medical center. Yeah, I'm here, aren't I? 6. Oh gosh. Something outside? Oh, it's here. In this. What is the danger sign on? What the fuck? Jarred scorched hand. Okay, I'll take that. Jarred scorched food. Okay, I'll take that. Take everything here.
While you're here, ask the doctors if they have any special supply requests. After that, head over to the control tower for your last stop. As you can clearly see, we need to constantly restock all of these supplies to keep our heads above water. And there's just no signs of it getting any quieter anytime soon. The control tower is on the tarmac, and it's your final patrol stop. I am so glad we established the volunteer program. We've gotten many good responder volunteers this way. DASA does good work in Flatwoods.
I beg to differ, because they all died, but whatevs. Begin transcription of audio recording. Dr. Madison, this is Dr. Madison of the responders. I'm conducting psychological evaluation of patient Olivia Henderson. Olivia Henderson, you forgot the P. Of patient Olivia P. Henderson. This session is being recorded. Hello, Olivia. Olivia P. Henderson. Howdy again, Doc. Dr. Madison, let's get started. First, can you state your current role with the responders? Well, let's see. I started as a volunteer. Like most everybody these days, didn't do much to help. Then found out about the quarantine zone here. I knew this is where I had to be. Dr. Madison, for the record, the quarantine zone at Morgantown Airport is where research and containment of the scorch phenomena takes place. Yes, that'd be it. I don't think I'd call it by such a pretty word, though. It's more of a nightmare. Dr. Madison, and your job here is to guard the quarantine zone and take care of the scorched. Olivia P. Henderson. Yes, sir. It's my job to keep watch over those doomed souls and make sure they stay locked up. Dr. Madison, can you tell us why you chose to take this job? Olivia P. Henderson. Well, when the call went out for quarantine guards, it kind of had a disclaimer attached to the job role. Dr. Madison, I see. Can you explain? Olivia P. Henderson. They said it was a permanent position, as in I'm permanently quarantined here too. The scorch are too dangerous and highly contagious, so I can never leave. Dr. Madison, why did you decide to take the job? Olivia P. Henderson, that one's easy, and I'm pretty sure I already told you. It's the cancer. Oh shit. Dr. Madison, yes, you told me you were diagnosed with terminal cancer just shortly before the bombs. Olivia, yes sir, Dr. Madison, but you survived so long. The doctor said you had just a few years left in you and you're still kicking. What do you think happened? Olivia, that part I'm not so sure about. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and maybe something in the radiation is slowing down the process, or maybe it's in remission. Dr. Olivia, yeah, that one, maybe it's in remission. Dr. Madison, tell me about the other quarantine guard, Wyatt. Are you two getting along? Olivia, oh dear, Wyatt reminds me of my son. God rest his soul. He's a smart boy, unlucky as hell, but smart. Kid doesn't deserve what life's handed him. Dr. Madison, that's very true. I do have an assessment with Wyatt later this week. Olivia, be nice to him. He's become like family since we've been stuck in that airplane together. Dr. Madison, will do. But I'm afraid we're out of time. That wraps up the assessment. Thank you for joining me today, Olivia. The responders do thank you for your service as well. We're truly grateful. Olivia, just keep delivering the liquor, Doc, and I'll be happy as a clam at a high tide. Oh, Dr. Madison, of course. It's the least we can do. End of transmission. Evaluation results. So, results of continued reviews with Olivia have proven additional processes for the most part. Subject is aware, resourceful, mentally able, and psychologically fit to continue her work in quarantine. Subject also shows a sign of stubbornness, willful ignorance, and cynicism. We'll be keeping an eye on any signs of background of depression. Anxiety is through the roof, but who isn't dealing with that? Recommendations: continue evaluations of subject. Perhaps at a slower pace. Every other month should be good for now. It's the other guard I'm more concerned about, Wyatt. She's concerned about Wyatt. Interesting. Let's tape.
While you're here, ask the doctors if they have any special supply requests. After that, head over to the control tower for your last stop. As you can clearly see, we need to constantly restock all of these supplies to keep our heads above water. And there's just no signs of it getting any quieter anytime soon. The control tower is on the tarmac, and it's your final patrol stop. I am so glad we established the volunteer program. We've gotten many good responder volunteers this way. DASA does good work in Flatwoods.
right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Shot that out. This message will repeat.
It's been a hell of a week, I tell ya. We lost more good people fighting off those damn scorched things again. Now I got Shabbos telling me we're picking up a new radio signal. Someone's asking for help. She wants me to take my team and follow it till we find them. Can't be too far. Already tracked a gaining strength south of here. Problem is, we have to go straight on through Raider country to find them. And I don't have the time or men to spare right now. So, I hate to say it, but I gotta tell her it ain't gonna happen. Not now. My team's the last line of defense, and if I take them on some wild goose chase, we're leaving ourselves open for another Christmas blood situation. And you can bet your ass I ain't gonna let that happen again. Even if it means someone out there might need us. Man alive, times have changed.
Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
More.
Hurry.
Who's
There's not
making
much
that?
time. Shot that out. This message
Resource requests. I finished hooking up the air raid siren and message broadcast to the ADC. I've asked Jeff to bring a circle around the area that these automatic are choosing to land. I guess the rest of the airport is a little too cluttered for them. What this means to you, when the ATC radar picks up an approaching vertibot, it will alert this terminal, which in turn will fire up the air raid siren and transmit broadcast hopefully. Give us enough time to mobilize that landing zone, keep it clear of whatever unwanted guests the vertibot interacts when it gets close. If the vertibot thinks it sees hostiles in the LZ, it'll abort the job, and we definitely don't want that to happen. Make sure you keep the area around the landing area clear of hostiles. If you've got any questions, come see me in my workshop in the first big hangout, Orlando Sanjay. Oh, it's the fucking Indian guy.
There's not much time.
Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman?
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away.
Last updated the database of information she got from survivors, source of weapons, and Amazon supplies mentioned Miguel has programmed some of the protection to reflect some of the figures. Okay.
This message will repeat.
Needs additional food for the processing center. Note, rerouting all incoming food from Flatwoods to this location is data rice. Caldera is requesting a new protection again. Note, this is the fourth one this month, so he can use his command one for a while.